Good morning. Before going to session, myself, J Muthukumar, working as an assistant professor in the Department of Mechanical Engineering at PPG Institute of Technology, located at Coimbatore. Today, I'm going to discuss about the topic heat treatment. This topic covers a lot of heat treatment process. This topic comes under the unit of ME 3392, Engineering Materials and Technology. This is our syllabus for heat treatment. Before going to the content, we discuss about the syllabus. This unit is going to cover the definition of heat treatment and the process of heat treatment. The process of heat treatment may be classified in several types based on the uh, applications and the heat treatment parameters, time, the temperature difference based, they are classified in many types. First one is full annealing, stress relief annealing, and a recrystallization process, aeration, normalizing, hardening, and the tempering of steels. And later we go to discuss about the thermal isothermal transformation. This isothermal transformation is discuss about how the materials will be transferred from one end to another end with the help of heat treatment. And next we go to discuss about the cooling curves. After the heat treatment, the cooling curves will play the main vital role of the material properties and isothermal diagram, CCR continuous cooling curves diagrams, and later we discuss about hardenability based on joining in twins test and as tempering, not tempering. And go further, we go to the end of the unit, we cover case hardening process, carburizing, nitriding, cyaniding, and carbon nitriding, flaming, and induction hardening. Finally, we discuss about vacuum and the plasma hardening process. This is our topic to be covered under the title of heat treatment. Heat treatment is a control of heating and cooling process. The main purpose of heat treatment to alter the properties of the material with the help of heating in a various temperature and cooling with various medium of cooling mediums we use to get desired properties of the material. So here, heat treatment is the main objective of this heat treatment to alter the mechanical and the physical properties of the material and alloys. Therefore, the most important widely used in a manufacturing process, for example, forging, lot of process we involved in manufacturing under the heat treatment process. The heat treatment process is a very important one to make a desirable property or achievable property with a low cost of investment. But if you, the same time, the poor or careless of heat treatment will maybe affect the good result of the product. So the understanding of heat treatment is corrosions and other manufacturing process very essential for mechanical engineers to obtain the optimal result or desirable properties. The main purpose of heat treatment, there are 10 purpose of main objective of heat treatment will be classified in 10 types. First one is the relieve the internal stress during the manufacturing process like cold working, welding, casting, and the forging. And the second one is improve the machinability and refine the joint size. The fourth one is softening the material for getting better machining process. And fifth one is improve the hardness of the material surface. Sixth one is improve the mechanical properties like tensile, ductility, shock resistance, rigor like that. And the seventh one is improve the magnetic and electrical properties of the material. And eighth one to increase the wear, heat, and corrosion resistance property. Ninth one to improve the ductility and the toughness of the material. The last one is to change the chemical composition. Heat treatment will be play the main role in during the manufacturing process. Why we choose the heat treatment? The heat treatment will play the properties like mechanical, physical, electrical, magnetic properties. They alter the internal properties values of the material by using heating the element with various temperature and various stages of cooling and the various stages of cooling medium we use. Right? Based on that, we achieve the desired properties. The desired properties will defined based on the application only. Okay, based on the application, the desired property achieved with the help of heat treatment. Okay, these are the main objective of 10 things we achieve the heat treatment. The heat treatment definition, right? Heat treatment may be as an operation or combination of operation involve heating and cooling process of metal or alloy solid state to obtain a desirable property. Okay. In other words, heat beyond the critical temperature, right? And cooled the control cool rates. Control cool rates will be different based on the materials and based on the process we choose during the heat treatment. It will be varying. Based on the variations, the properties also vary. Heating, right? Heating the metal or alloy beyond the critical temperature, right? There are three stages of heating process. The first stage is heating. The heating is means every product having some critical temperature. Critical temperature means the ultimate temperature of the product. After that, we want to heat the product before the sorry. We want to heat the product beyond the critical temperature. Based on the critical temperature, we choose the heating process, right? There are a lot of heating processes are available. First, we need to identify the material. Based on the identified material, we need to identify the maximum and the minimum heat withstand capacity of the material. So after that, we go to choose the material, what kind of property we need to achieve with the help of heat treatment process. So we need to identify the critical temperature. So after that, once you identify the critical temperature, we need to heat the product with the help of furnace or some heating source beyond the critical temperature. The stage two, holding the temperature for sufficient period to allow to necessary changes will be occur. The necessary changes will be occur in the sense we need to retain the particular temperature in a particular time period because we need to do the changes, rebuild in the materials inside with a okay rebuild the holding in a particular temperature for sufficient time period. Here is we use of some time period. The time period is given in a different temperature regions because the temperature regions will play the vital role in this particular holding time period. The holding time period will be take moment to change the properties of the material. It may be in physically or mechanically or chemically or electrical basis. The properties will be changed. The starting point of holding time period to end point of the holding time period. The control rates here will be play the main role, right? Because the holding time period it will be in a room temperature or inside furnace or outside the furnace. It will be play different mode of holding sessions are available. It's based on the application, based on the properties values. You can choose, or based on the process based, you can choose the holding rate and holding time period. Once the holding process is finished, we go for the stage two, cooling rate. The cooling is another name is called quenching. We are used different kind of cooling mediums. We use oil, air cooling, room temperature cooling, and water cooling. There are a lot of kind of things we use it to do the cooling process. The cooling rate is necessary because of to achieve the desirable properties. For example, if you if you keep the heater and holding some period and cooled by water, the temperature will be reduced suddenly. Due to the sudden reduction of temperature, it will be produce more hardened material. The martensite structure will be formed inside of the material. Okay, so after that we use a different kind of cooling rates. So for example, we use the oil based. The properties will be a little bit changed. The martensite will be slowly formed, right? After we use the air cooling method, the material will be having less hardened when compared to water cooling method. So a lot of deviations available by using what kind of medium we use for the purpose of finishing. Okay, so the desired properties achieved in nature from the size and the distributed micro consistency. Okay, so there are different types of heat treatment process available. Based on that, we classify some kind of process. One is the annealing. Annealing process is classified in five categories. One is full annealing. Another one is hardness of the material in the surface oriented process. So we use a lot of hardened materials like gear, uh, braking materials, everything is metal based materials. We use the hardness by using case hardening. There are some kind of case hardening process available: carburizing, cyaniding, flame hardening, nitriding, carbonitriding, and induction hardening. So induction hardening will be used for soft so, sorry, shock-based materials. Induction hardening uses for shock-based material to make the hardness of the surface of the material within the minimum thickness value of the inner core values. Right? Thank you.